As a 911 dispatcher, I talked a man out of suicide. Years later, he called me back. I was a 911 dispatcher for 10 years. One day, I got a call from a man who said he was going to kill himself. He had a gun, and he was serious. He was in his car, in a parking lot, and he had the gun in his hand. I stayed on the phone with him for over an hour, talking to him, trying to get him to put the gun down. He was crying, and he kept saying he couldn't do it anymore. I asked him about his family, his friends, his job, anything to get him to talk. He told me he had a wife and 2 kids, but he hadn't seen them in years. He had lost his job, and he was about to lose his house. He felt like he had nothing left. I told him that his family would miss him, that his kids would grow up without a father. I told him that things could get better, that he could get help. After what felt like forever, he finally put the gun down. He agreed to let me send an officer to him, and he promised me he wouldn't pick the gun back up. I stayed on the phone with him until the officer got there. The officer took him to the hospital, and he got the help he needed. A few months later, I got a call from him. He thanked me for saving his life. He had gotten back in touch with his family, and he was getting his life back on track.